Hi Body Buds, I'm Christy Joe, and I'd like to talk to you about a big problem that's out there in the fitness, the diet, the nutrition industry. And it's that we have two different camps. We have some really fundamental things we need to understand because right now people are kind of choosing one or the other. And this camp being those who are so focused on internal health and just the nutrition and just, micronutrients, vitamins, things like this. These are the types of people, the doctors, these are nutritionists. You don't see them using their body a lot to advertise this type of approach. You see it talked about wellness, healing, preventative medicine. So we have this camp of people, and that speaks truth to many people, and they follow that, and that's wonderful. Then we have this camp who over here, these are our fitness fanatics. These are our people who compete, the whole CrossFit phase, the whole bodybuilding phase. These are our people who are striving for aesthetics. They're motivated by the way they look. They say they want to be healthy, but really they're driven by the way that their pants fit them, the way that they look in a bikini or in a swimsuit. And so here is the problem, is that what I have observed is the majority of these people focus so much on micronutrients, vitamins and minerals, that they neglect the fact that you can, well, it's not that they neglect it, but they don't teach macronutrient manipulation, macronutrient being our protein, carbohydrates, and fats, to achieve a particular aesthetic look. So some people can be turned away from this. Then we have this camp over here. So we've got our fitness people, we've got all about the look, we've got IFYM, if it fits your macros. That's what a lot of people do. And yes, I think it is big time misunderstood by many people. It is supposed to be the majority of what they call clean foods, which we all know. I hate that phrase. Like, did you wash it? Like with soap 3 times? Like what makes it clean? I prefer the word power foods because those are very, very distinctive. I've named them. They're in print. I've named them. Anyway, so these people are so focused on manipulation of the macronutrients. You're going to hear things like ketogenic dieting. You're going to hear things like carb cycling. So anyway, we get these people and they are so focused on the way that their body looks and the aesthetics that they can easily neglect the micronutrients, the vitamins. They don't pay as close attention to that and the internal function of their bodies. So I want to show you how I bridge the gap between both of these camps. Now I have 2 little things that sit on my desk, okay? I have not named them, but this is one of my bodybuilding trophies and this is one of my dance, just as a gift my parents gave me. So in my mind, this represents my lifestyle approach. This represents nutrition, truly nutrition, not manipulative nutrition, but vitamins, minerals, all of those micronutrients that help my body function optimally. And then this represents macronutrient manipulation, training strategy. This is very strategic in terms of getting those external looks. So this is important because what I do with the Power Foods lifestyle, which many of you may have heard of, if you haven't heard of it, I would encourage you to go to www.body-buddies.com and start learning about it. Read my book, start watching videos on the YouTube channel, start listening to the Body Buddies podcast. What I do is I bridge the gap and I join these two together. Using power foods, using those things that are going to give us minerals and vitamins, give us those natural energy boosts, prevent all of our disease and start to heal inflammation. I have seen miracles in cholesterol, high blood pressure, fibromyalgia, infertility. I have seen so much. But then at the same time, we use those strategies and I teach you the strategy of macronutrient manipulation. That's why the PFL, as we lovingly refer to it, those of us who live it, the Power Foods lifestyle, it's not easy, but you choose the intensity to which you live it. You have to decide where is your goal. But the Power Foods lifestyle principles, the goal is to bridge the gap between those two. If you follow the principles, if you adopt them into your life, the protein at every meal, the vegetables at every meal, learning to heighten your awareness of separation of carbohydrates and fats, not because it's bad, but because it gives us perspective and we're able to control on the macronutrient manipulation side. We're able to know how many carbs are going in our bodies. If you know you're eating 30 grams per PVC meal, for a C, that's a 30 gram, 20, 30 gram peak range, You know, if you're having 4 PBC meals, you're somewhere between 120 and 150 grams of carbs because you got residuals from other things. So how easy is it to start knowing where you're at? It is a learning process. There's a huge learning curve, but that's why I've put all the information out there. And those of you who are just absorbing this and you are using it, you are maximizing what you're going to get back from this. So the biggest takeaway from this video is there is absolutely a way to achieve any look you want with sculpting of your body. Absolutely. But let's do it with nutrition in mind. Let's not neglect this. Okay, don't fall too much into diet mentality. You know, because I compete and I train competitors, there is a time you do give yourself license for a particular number of weeks to take on the diet mentality. Yes, that's absolutely what is needed. We do it in the most healthy way possible, but is it still diet? Yes. But where is our fallback? Power Foods lifestyle principles. That is the key here, is we have a lifestyle, we could dial it in, but we know where to dial it back out to. We eliminate the all or nothing thinking. Wherever you are in your goals, get rid of that thinking, it's gotta go. Where are you between here and here? Do you want to be more aesthetics driven? Do you want to be just focused on feeling good, some balance, some moderation? No matter what, these principles remain true. You choose the intensity to which you live it. It's very possible. I encourage you to learn. Learn, learn, learn. That's the only way you're going to get anywhere. Stop jumping on the fads. Stop following all the people who you can see right through it. And if you can't, let's talk. Okay, it's deception galore out there. These people in the fitness magazines, guys, they're manipulating their nutrients. They're not just eating a clean diet. No, they're not. And if they are, it's a very small percentage. We as people need to manipulate our macronutrients if we're going to achieve an aesthetic appearance like that. Go ask any fitness competitor. Go ask anybody that you look at their body and go like, that is a very athletic, wow, toned, built, muscular, whatever it is. Oh my gosh, there's manipulation there. Absolutely. You can't play indifferent if you have a goal in look. It's okay if you play indifferent if you don't care how you look and you just want to focus on feeding yourself well. That's perfectly fine. That's what I teach. That's why I'm all across the board. I've got my lifestyle people. I've got my competitors. I've got my very, very strategic people. A lot of people just want to look like a competitor but not compete, which is cool. That's totally cool. Same principles apply. We dial in, get to the goal, and then we find the balance of what are you comfortable maintaining? How much of your life do you want to give up? Because when it comes down to it, yes, there's sacrifice. The further you get on this line, there are sacrifices made. Whether it's enjoyment of food with your friends or your family. Obviously, there's particular principles here in the lifestyle that they reign supreme. There should never just be, don't care. So find where you're at on this spectrum. Think about what this is in your life. To what level are you pushing this? To what level are you pushing this? This has to come first. Then you can manipulate. Power Foods Lifestyle. I'm Christy Joe with Body Buddies.